Matthew chapter 21, verse 12 reads, "And Jesus went into the temple and cast out all of them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves, and said unto them, It is written, My house shall be called the house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves." Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you are ready for some table flipping Jesus in Colorado? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand to your feet and greet Pastor Jackson Lahmeyer. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear for Pastor Jackson Lahmeyer.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Are you all glad to be here? It sounds like it. It's an honor to be here with you. For those of you who may not know, I'm a pastor in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I pastor Sheridan Church alongside with my wife, Kendra. And not only that, 6 months ago, I made a big announcement with the endorsement of General Michael Flynn. I'm running for the United States Senate in the state of Oklahoma. And I can tell you we're doing well. You say, why are you running? Because our country's in trouble. Our country's in a lot of trouble right now. And a week ago, former Vice President Joe Biden you say, oh, the rhinos, they hate it when I call him former Vice President Joe Biden. You say, why do you call him former Vice President Joe Biden? Because he's not the President of the United States, that's why. Stolen elections do not equate to legitimate presidencies. And we're seeing some great things out of Maricopa County today. Today. It's a big day in America. Trump won. Now we know there's tremendous election fraud. Tremendous. But we also know there's even just as great medical fraud. And when former Vice President Joe Biden declared war on the American people and our freedoms by demanding you will take the COVID-19 vaccine or you will lose your job, I agree with you. And I'd like to say something because I know there's a lot of people watching right now, and I want to say something so slow that even the former vice president can understand what I'm about to say. And that's this. There's a lot of people here that I think are going to agree with what I'm about to say. We will never comply. We're never going to do it. We're not going to do it. Oh, I see some patriots here. You say, I'm not going to comply. The former vice president does not determine what goes in my body or your body. We make that determination, not him. This is all about pro-freedom. Freedom to choose. Medical freedom is so important. And so, although I may not be an elected official yet, I agree. And so does Oklahoma. But I may not be an elected official yet. That doesn't mean I can't do something. I am a pastor. So a week ago, Clay Clark and I were in his office just brainstorming. We had a tremendous idea that came out of his brain, and I said, that's a good idea. Let's do it. We would start a no vaccine mandate petition on my website, okay? I said, I don't know, a couple thousand people, Clay, they might sign up. By the way, real quickly, I want you to go to my website. You're like, I don't know how to spell your last name. That's okay. jacklaw.us. jacklaw.us. And I'm going to explain this to you. On my website, we put a no vaccine mandate petition. And in 1 week, 65,000 people have signed that petition, sending a message to the former vice president. Not only that, here's the best part. When you go there, you go to jacklaw, JACKLAW.US. You sign the petition, but there is also a free. Everyone say the word free. The Washington Post, which is total trash, by the way, the Washington Post doesn't understand the word free. It's a free, downloadable religious exemption form that you can take, fill it out, have your pastor sign it, turn it into your employer, because I believe we have to fight back. If we don't fight, we have already lost. But if we will fight, let me tell you something, we will win. Because greater is He that's in us than he that is in the world around us. But we must fight. So one of the ways we fight and get on the offensive is not quitting your job. If your employer says, you have to take this particular vaccine, and you do not want to take that vaccine, don't quit. You be the best employee you've ever been, and you fill this religious exemption form out, you turn it in, and you force them to fire you. But if we'll fight, at the end, we will win. We have got to get a victor's mentality. That doesn't mean we don't go through struggles. That doesn't mean we don't go through bumpy rides. But at the end of the day, we will win. We have to start thinking in terms of winning. Last year, when the city of Tulsa tried to shut down my church, we fought. And guess what? We won. If we'll fight, what will happen? We'll win. When the city of Tulsa demanded that we enforce the mask mandate at our church, guess what we did? We fought. I threatened a lawsuit against the city of Tulsa, and we won. If we'll fight, we will. But you know what we have to do? We have to fight. Collectively, together. We're stronger together than we are apart. I think if we flooded employers with religious exemptions, they're not going to fire everybody. Therefore, go to the website, jacklaw.us, JACKLAW.us. Download the form. Go to your pastor. Have your pastor sign the form. But if your pastor does not have the courage nor the integrity to sign it, I will sign it for you. I will sign that. In fact, I have been signing thousands of these forms. Pray for my wrist that I don't get carpal tunnel. I'm signing these things like they're going out of style. But we got to fight. If we'll fight, we'll win. Because God is not finished with the United States of America just yet. He's not done. You realize our hope is not in an elected official. Our hope is not in a political candidate. Our hope is definitely not in the Republican Party. But our hope is in the Lord Jesus Christ, and our hope alone is in Him, and Him alone. Now here's what you've got to remember, and you have to realize. God is not going to wave a magical wand over this country and fix all of our problems overnight. God uses people like you to solve problems. Just like the devil uses people to create problems, God uses people to solve problems. Each of us can be a conduit for the Lord to solve the problems in this country if we'll use our 3 T's. 1, we have to invest our time. You're doing that here today. We use our time to advance the cause of America first. Secondly, we use our talents. God has given each person in this room unique giftings, talents, and abilities. And when you use those talents to advance the cause together, we become an unstoppable force. Time, talent, and number 3 is very important. You have to use your treasure the right way. Say, what are you talking about? You can vote right, but if you spend wrong, you're spinning your wheels. In other words, quit funding deep state companies that hate this country and start funding America First companies like My Pillow of Mike Lindell, who loves this country and has sacrificed so much for this country. We use our time, our talent, and our treasure to fight back. So my encouragement, go to jacklaw.us, sign the petition, download the form, and right now, since you've already signed it, I need you to send it to 10 people because I would like to break 100,000 signatures today. Do you guys think we can do that? 100,000 signatures today. jacklaw.us. Go sign it. Send it to 10 people. God bless you guys, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you all so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's hear for Pastor Jackson Lahmeyer.